Alright, I'm super excited to bring you tonight's review. It's going to be our second versus video. Our first one was Guinness Draft versus Left-Handed's Milk Stout on Nitro. This one is going to be Stone Smoked Porter versus Stone Smoked Porter. And the reason I'm doing this video is they're actually on their website asking for your help to pick your favorite of these two. Now, the difference between their two is this one here is brewed with vanilla beans. They use the same recipe for their base recipe, and this one here has chipotle peppers added to it instead of vanilla beans. The base recipe is pale malt, 75 Love caramel malt, smoked peat malt, and chocolate malt with Columbus and Mount Hood hops. So far, the vanilla porter is winning on their website. It has 158 comments, and the chipotle pepper version has 65 comments. Beer Advocate is showing not as widespread of a difference, but the vanilla has an 89 score, and the chipotle pepper has an 87 score from Beer Advocate. They both clock in at 5.9 ABV. So let's crack them open, do a little review on each, and then I'll pick my favorite, and I'll also post a comment to Stone's website letting them know which one I like the best. So let's start with probably what is the less harsh of the two, and that's the vanilla bean. Though personally, I do like a nice beer with a little bit of heat to it. Sometimes a spicy pepper in a beer can just really smooth out the flavor and does wonderful things for it. So anyway, this is the vanilla porter. It pours to a very dark red, would be what I would call it. A very, very dark red, verging on brown. Absolutely right in where it should be for the style. I don't really smell any vanilla. What I smell is the chocolate malt. It's very strong scented with the chocolate malt. It poured to little to no head that dissipated quickly, and there's some little tiny bit of lacing that stays on the glass, but it's nothing to really be noted. Let's see how it is. Oh, there's no doubt there's vanilla in this beer when you taste it. It's super smooth, and the vanilla just, it blends with the chocolate and the dark roasted malts. It's a really good beer. It's very smooth. It may be a little bit too bitter. The bitterness on the back end kind of overpowers the vanilla just a little bit, but even the vanilla that's in there is just lingering on the aftertaste quite nicely. I want to go back for another sip, so that should say something. Wow, that's a pretty darn good beer, to be honest with you. Sessionability, just a real quick initial taste on it. I think I would have to give it a 4 for sessionability. It's really good, but the dark, heavily roasted chocolate malt in there is just gonna, I think you're gonna reach for something else, and the vanilla isn't quite enough to smooth that out with the bittering from the hops. These come in, both of them, at 53 IBU, which is a pretty substantial hop load for a 5.9% beer. I still want another sip. It's really good beer. Overall, I think they hit this one out of the park, to be honest with you. I give it a 6. It's absolutely wonderful. I don't see any reason to discredit the quality of this beer. I keep reaching for it. So let's go ahead and open the other one and see if it's better, worse, about the same. Now, they do use the same base ingredients. The recipe is the same. It's just one little addition that's different between them. This one, and it could be me, poured to a little bit better of a head. It could be a slight carbonation difference between the two of them, or it could have been me. There again, just a little bit hanging on the edge. For lacing, it's exactly the same color as the other one, so no reason to re-describe it. It smells just about like the other one. I'm not picking up any chipotle pepper scent or any added smokiness. It smells like just about like the other one, so let's taste it and see if it... It's a little bit smokier, but as far as heat, spiciness goes, it's a little lacking, but it may be a hair smoother. Like I said before, sometimes the spiciness of a chili added to a beer can actually smooth it out. And I think that's what's happened here. It's a little bit smoother, and without the vanilla tones, it's actually a little easier to drink. The hoppiness isn't quite so bad. The vanilla didn't quite fit to me with the hoppiness of the beer, as well as the chipotle pepper fits with the hoppiness of this beer. It's you know what, I'm gonna give this one a sessionability of 5. I think you could stand to drink this a little bit more than you could the one with the vanilla. But that being said, after tasting it behind the one with vanilla, that vanilla just adds something really special to really make the beer. I'm going to give the one with the chipotle pepper a 5. Almost verging on 6, but you know what? It's smoother, but it's not necessarily tastier. The vanilla bean one, just it's a knockout of the park. It's a solid 6. I think the vanilla bean smoked porter, though not as smooth, definitely not as smooth, is, wow, just a truly excellent beer. So that's my recommendation. I apparently fit with everybody else on this. Vanilla beans, probably a better beer, though hopefully they don't stop brewing them both, because you know what, the chipotle beer is also an excellent beer. The vanilla, just, man, it's so interesting. It's such a nice aftertaste, just that much better. The chipotle beer, a little disappointing there isn't some heat to it. You can taste the chipotle and it does smooth out the beer, but the lack of heat, man, I wish they would have put just a little bit more chipotle in it. Probably would have been right up there with them. Anyway, that's my review. I'm calling the vanilla bean one the winner. Thanks for watching.